Hey Care Bears, it's Haley here. Welcome back to another Dress to Impress video. In today's video, I have a little bit of news to share with you guys about potential updates coming very soon and theories as well that people are talking about. Again, like none of this is like confirmed, but I just wanted to make a theory video because a lot of people just seem to think that there's going to be more updates coming soon, and also there could possibly be some updates coming to Style Showdown as well. So I wanted to talk about, so let's get straight into it with this tweet from Zach from earlier in March, and he said, "Hi guys, we're planning a future update with Style Showdown. One of the things we want to implement is more challenges, so we need your help. Please reply to this tweet with some challenge ideas." So he did also share in this tweet ideas that like the team are sharing already with each other and just talking about. So there is actually 4 challenge ideas they are already talking about. So the first one is forced duos. So the game would wait until there's an even number of players and then they would force people to just randomly duo with another player. I think this sounds really cool. If that happened in Style Showdown, I would actually like freak out because sometimes your duo might make you look bad and you'll get voted out. That would be so annoying. The only thing I wonder about though with duos in Style Showdown is when it's the part where you have to vote for your favorite outfit. Are you gonna have to vote for 2 people at the same time? How would they both stand next to each other on the little chute in case they do get eliminated? How would they drop into the hole because it only fits 1 person? They would have to make the chutes look bigger in case there is duos. I don't know how that would work. The next one though that they have an idea is mixed controls. There is WASD controls, but they swap around so it's harder for them to move. So this one also sounds cool, but I'm also wondering, what about the console players and the mobile players? How will that work? That is a good idea that they shared, but I just don't know if it'll work since there is other types of devices that play on Dress to Impress. So I don't know how that would work, but it does sound cool for PC. The devices, I don't know how they would do it for other ones. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comments, but I don't think there's a way to switch controls for mobile. There's literally only one way to move on mobile. So I don't know about that, but the next one, I really like this one. Lights off, the work area will be dark and their body can have a light so they can search for the items in the dark. So basically your body will emit like a low level of light and then you have to move around the map and probably have to go up against the walls and stuff to see the items instead of being able to see them from far away. You won't be able to. You'll have to go up really close to the wall to even be able to see the items slightly because it will be dark in the room. I like this idea. It will definitely make it more stressful but also really fun. So I hope that this one gets added. I don't see really a problem with this one like I saw with the other 2. Like I just didn't know how that would work. But this one I can definitely see working. So I think it's really, really cool. And the final idea that they shared with us is desaturate, and it just makes the screen black and white while dressing up, and then when the runway happens the color turns back on. So it's like challenge videos basically. You've probably seen me do or other people do on YouTube, but just put it into the game, and I think that's really cool. I would really like to see desaturate and lights off. I'm a little confused on how forced duos and mixed controls would work, but if they find a way to do it, I think it would be really cool. But also in this tweet there is other ideas that have been shared, and there was one idea that was shared that wasn't really about challenges within Style Showdown, but Zach did reply to it, and since he did reply to it, there could be a likelihood of this being added just because he did say it's a fun idea, but that's just him saying the idea is good. It doesn't mean it's actually going to get put into the game, but I hope it does. And this is what someone said: "Not a challenge, but a suggestion. I feel like to make people want to keep playing Style Showdown and make it more fun and different is to add seasons, and every season there's a different limited set that you can win. So right now, you guys know, if you win your first 3 rounds of Style Showdown, you get 3 items that forms a set. So they're just basically saying every couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months, they add a new set that gets added into the rewards for Style Showdown so that you can win that set instead of the previous set before that we've been winning right now since the update came out." So I think that's a good idea. I would love to see that. That would definitely make people feel more encouraged to play it. I think a lot of people just like got on Style Showdown for 3 rounds to win and then got off and they don't play it anymore. And that's fair, but I do wish some more people played it. So this would be a great way to see more people play it, I think. And I think it would be so much fun to have seasons and stuff. I think that's really cool. I really like that idea. Instead of just making things cost money or Robux, this is way better, I think. So I would definitely love to see this. It's not confirmed, but I really hope it does get added. Again, there was other ideas shared, so I want to talk about those as well. So these are some ideas that I saw that I thought was really good. Doesn't mean it's going to get added, but I would really hope so. So here is some right here. This is from CALLMEHHALEY. It says blurred screen. The screen is blurred, so you don't really know what you're doing. I think that would be cool too. It's kind of like the dark one, like when you're in the dark, but it's just the screen's blurred instead. That would be cool. Invisible items. The items are invisible, so you don't know what you're putting on. I think that would also it'll be really hard, but cool. And then the last one, this one was really, really unique. Hacker mode, which is someone is chosen to be a hacker and they can get special controls to mess someone up on the runway. If they were to add this, I don't think they should make a currently playing player become the hacker. I think they should make someone that is already eliminated be the hacker, because that's just not fair. They just get exempt from that round. So if they let someone that's already eliminated be doing all that, that would be really fun. So I hope that gets added, because that just seems really fun and also a great way to start some arguments in the game. And I think we do need more of that, you know, add that vibe from like Mario Party and stuff, you know, so that would be really funny. And then another person, I'm a gamer girl, said limited colors / one color. You can only use a limited range of colors in your outfit. I think this is doable because they do have that color palette section already, and they could just narrow it down for certain rounds, and then you can't use the color wheel for some rounds. I think that would just be a simple way of doing it, and they just like randomly pick colors that you're only allowed to use in the round. That would be crazy. And then they also have this slow walker. They just reduced the walk speed, which I mean, that's pretty simple, but it would be really hard, especially with only 3 minutes. I would like that. And then the other one is maximum items. You have to wear a certain amount, say 12 of items, or the game will put on the extra items for you. Oh, that's actually really interesting. So like basically, if you have to wear 6 items, but you end up only being able to put on 4 items, then the game will just randomly put on 2 more items for you, and you have no choice as to what they look like or anything like that. That sounds really interesting and would be really hard. So I like that idea. And then someone else, I screenshotted this, said force the full fur set to be worn on everyone. And I like that too. And it kind of is like a callback to like a meme that the community like has been doing for like basically a year now. So I think that's a really good idea. Moving on, I thought this was also really cool from I'm a Gamer Girl. She made this little logo for forced duos, which I think is really cool. This is just a concept photo. This isn't confirmed. This is just what I'm a Gamer Girl, a YouTuber, made. And I thought it looked really good. This whole logo, I don't know how she did it, but I just thought it was really cool. So shout out to her for making this. That's really cool. And I got this screenshot from It's Just Nicholas's TikTok. So I don't know where he got this, but he did credit her. So yeah, she made a really cool logo for this. And anyways, now I want to kind of share my ideas and also my boyfriend's ideas because he told me some too for Style Showdown. So my boyfriend shared an idea, 2 ideas actually, and I think they're really, really good. Not biased at all. Like these sound fun. So the first one is like a hot potato type of mini game inside Dress to Impress, where someone is a hot potato and you have to avoid them while trying to dress up for the theme, and they can make other people hot potato, and then obviously they would have to start chasing around people while also trying to finish their outfit at the same time. I feel like that would be really hard but really fun and challenging, so I really hope that could get added. And then another thing, if you guys don't remember, back in the Christmas update there was an obby in chapter 1 of the quest, and you had to do this peppermint obby, and if you got like stuck in the water or the ice, you would get frozen, and then you had to do a little clicking game where you had to click the bar to unmelt yourself. So I'm thinking with that mechanism, the ice part, they could make you randomly get frozen in the map, and then you have to click on the little bar to unmelt yourself. Like basically just copy and paste that coding into Style Showdown and be able to do that within the game while you're trying to dress up. That's not really like a challenge, but it could be something that randomly happens to like one player or something. I think that would be really, really cool. And an idea of mine that I had was like an opposites theme. This would be really hard. So basically the shirts, if you click them, they would turn into pants. So those would swap. So if you went to the pants section, you'd actually end up putting on a shirt without knowing. And if you go into the shirt section, you would put on pants. And then for shoes and hats, those would swap because it's like the top and the bottom. And then I think for necklaces and just like handheld accessories or something like that could swap. I think everything should just be able to be swapped in some way with another thing, and that would just be like confusing. And I think it would be really hard, like probably one of the hardest ones, but I think it would be also just really fun trying to figure that out. And I'm sure everyone's outfit would look terrible. So I think that would be really fun if you got to just like swap articles of clothing, but like it looks like you're clicking a shirt, but then you end up just putting on pants, like something like that. And then another idea I had was like randomly you swap outfits with another contestant in the middle of the round. Like you guys is like clothing swaps from avatar to another avatar, and then a different person's avatar goes on to you, and then you have to basically just have no choice but finish the outfit that they were working on. Like I would say maybe make this happen within the last half of the round. So like say like the round's 3 minutes, so like around like the minute and 30-second mark is when people's outfits would swap, because they wouldn't have any time to just take everything off and then do the outfit that they were just originally doing. They would probably have to just work with what they had at that point. So I think that would be really funny if that happened. I would be so mad if it happened, but it would, you know, make a challenge. So I think that would be great to do too. But those were just my ideas, and I really like everyone's ideas that they're sharing in that Twitter thread. Let me know any ideas you guys have in the comments below that could happen for Style Showdown. But anyways, moving on, there is some talks about a potential St. Patrick's Day update is what people are thinking. I do think that that would be cool, but I feel like they might just focus on a spring update. I don't think they did a St. Patrick's Day update last year, but just because they didn't do one last year doesn't mean they won't do one this year. Again, I don't know. I did see this TikTok about a St. Patrick's Day update by Chai, and I think it's a good idea. Like, a St. Patrick's Day update would be cool, but they haven't announced anything about a St. Patrick's Day update as far as I know, so I don't think it will happen, but again, I could be wrong. Hopefully an update happens because I love updates, but also I'm just not sure if it will happen. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Would they even do for St. Patrick's Day update? They could just do a small update like they did for the Lunar New Year's update and just have like a code come out or something. That would be cool, but I don't think they might have like a big update or anything like that. They might be just saving that for spring because that's what they did last year. They had a big spring update. They had the hunt event and everything, and the hunt event is starting again soon. They're having a version 2 of it, so there is a potential chance of Dress to Impress being in the hunt event again since they were last year, and maybe we will get some type of new item and thing that we have to work for in the quest and the event or whatever it is, if there is one, or we might just get a spring update without it being part of an event as well. Either way, I'm just excited for the spring update because I know it's going to be very flower themed and just super cute and pastel colors, so I'm very excited for that. But anyways, let me know your theories in the comments. Do you think we're getting a St. Patrick's update, or are they just waiting for spring? I think they might just wait for spring and the Easter and all that stuff to happen. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for daily Roblox videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Care Bears!